After a failed collaboration with WEA, Primal seems to be keeping a low profile. They're now back on their original label, Creation. They've got a new single out called Ivy, 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 and apparently a new album and a UK tour are imminent.
You can only be what you are. And what our group is a group that's based... All the strongs are really, melodically very, very strong. And it might seem soft on the surface, but at the core of it, there's loads of aggression, because we're all aggressive people. And lyrically, they're pretty aggressive as well. It's like the character in the songs never really capitulates. Sometimes they do, but that's only human. And if you can't show emotions, then you're going to be pretty messed up, I think.
Do you think
I'm quite an emotional person, and the people in the group are pretty emotional. And I suppose that comes out through the music. Wimp, what does wimp mean? It means somebody that capitulates easily, I think, and I don't capitulate easy in anything, and neither does anybody else in the group. As I say, I think as individuals we're pretty strong. So it's an unfair thing to say. I don't know if it's that glamorous, people burning themselves out for other people's expense. Ultimately that's what it comes down to. The audience wants to see you walk on stage, collapse and hurt yourself. That is a freak show playing gigs at times. And that's the thing, from Jim Morrison to Iggy, and Elvis, why do people keep going to see Elvis in 74, 75, and the guy was staggering, quaalude completely out of his mind? They just, I don't know what it is about people, that they like to see it happen. They like to see somebody, be really popular and then go on stage and hurt themselves. Same with Jim Morrison, the audience went to see him pull his penis out after a while. And Iggy, they wanted to see him break a bottle and stick it in his guts. Jim Reid for the Mary Chain, I think the audience love it if Jim Reid falls and hurts himself. That's a freak show. The audience are pretty sick, I think, at times.
Do you think it's a lot to do with the sort of drug culture of the time, or...?
No, I think it's got to do with the nature of human beings. I think human beings like to see other human beings hurt themselves. Why do people stand in the street and watch somebody who's going to jump from a window? And why do they stand and watch? Why do they just go about their daily business and let the police or the fire brigade take care of it? Because I think secretly they want to see the person jump and kill themselves. They want to see it happen. That's the ultimate extension of that kind of thing.
Talking about drug culture, a Primal Scream, a sort of big drug band?
No.
Not
don't take drugs at all.
You don't believe in it?
Oh, yeah. I think you should take exactly what you want. In fact, I think all drugs should be legalised. Then people wouldn't, if they're buying drugs off of dealers, then they don't know exactly what they're getting. So it's pretty dangerous. Because I heard a story about a guy recently that got ecstasy in Amsterdam. Got it about a week ago. He was reduced to his knees. They had to take him into a bath to loosen him up. And he came back to Britain. 3 days later, he came up for 20 minutes on the ecstasy again. 2 days later, he came back up for another 20 minutes or 30 minutes on the ecstasy. And it's still in his system, and he's still coming up. So, if it was legalised, then there'd be a good quote and stuff. And I think ecstasy should be legalised, because it's like it pacifies people and makes them much more friendlier. But if you go to a place and everybody's in ecstasy, it's a really friendly atmosphere, and it's really warm and it's really nice. If you go into a pub and there's alcohol there, there's a lot of aggressiveness. There's a real violent atmosphere. I don't like it at all. Loads of girls like our group, and it's a good thing. I think it's because there's a vulnerability in the music that they can identify with. I'm pretty pleased about that.
Or do you think sex plays an important part in the band?
It must, I think, because it just does. In all forms of rock and roll music, it does. I find Elvis really sexy. He's dead and everything, but I can watch videos of him from years ago and still think, God, he is a really attractive guy. The power, he's just really powerful. So maybe we've got that effect on other people. I don't know.
Well, would you like to see yourself as a sex symbol then?
If it helped sell some records. I don't know, that's for other people to say. I can't speak about things like that. If people find me attractive, then that's nice.
What about the thing about Robert from the band? He's sort of known in the papers as Robert because of his virility or whatever, or supposed virility. Do you get fed up with that?
No, I mean, he's a womanizer, so what's up with that? And he likes getting loads and loads of women. That's what he's into, so that's good. That keeps him happy. Keeps them happy as well, as far as I know.